Parliament erupted. The Speaker shut her down mid-sentence. And what Rachel Reeves said next? It turned the whole room upside down. It started as a routine budget announcement, and exploded into one of the most intense political showdowns we've seen all year. The Commons was electric, MPs were on edge, and in the middle of it all, Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves was silenced by the Speaker. But instead of backing down, she came back swinging. Let's break down this fiery clash that sent shockwaves through Westminster, and why it could spell serious trouble for Reeves' future. Downward trend, a budget promising stability. That triggered chaos. Reeves stood at the dispatch box, delivering what was meant to be a spring budget statement. She claimed it would bring stability to public finances, but barely had the words left her mouth before the atmosphere turned ice cold. With tensions rising, Speaker of the House suddenly cut her off. "I want to hear the Chancellor. I don't need any help," he said, his voice cutting through the chamber like a knife. The interruption left Reeves visibly shaken. But what happened next was political fireworks. Collision. Reeves strikes back without missing a beat. Reeves took control of the room. And with that, she launched a scathing, fact-packed attack on the government's record. Calm voice, sharp words, every sentence hit like a sledgehammer. Her verdict? This isn't just mismanagement, it's economic vandalism. Bar graph the fallout, chaos, cuts, and crumbling confidence. But while Reeves was firing on all cylinders in the chamber, outside of it, her reputation is in freefall. Polls are showing her approval ratings nosediving, now matching the disastrous lows of, wait for it, Kwasi Kwarteng, the man behind Liz Truss's infamous mini-budget. Yes. That bad. And it's not just the polls. Economists are sounding the alarm too, warning of tax hikes, spending cuts, and growing economic uncertainty. Meanwhile, Reeves is pushing through welfare changes that critics say will shove 250,000 people, 50,000 of them children, into poverty. Yet on the record, she treated them like they were just numbers on a spreadsheet. Pound note the government's defense. We're investing in the future. Amidst the backlash, Reeves did roll out a few headline promises. An increase in the universal credit standard allowance from £92 to £106 a week by 2030. A cut to the health element of universal credit for new claimants, by around 50%, then frozen. £1 billion invested to help people back into work. £3.4 billion in savings through tech, AI, and civil service cuts. Defense spending up to 2.5% of GDP, while overseas aid gets reduced. £1 billion for cracking down on tax fraud. But the question is, are these moves bold enough to fix the damage already done? Or just a desperate attempt to plug the holes? Firecracker. The chamber erupts. Is Reeves losing control? By the time Reeves wrapped up, the Commons was in full-blown meltdown. MPs were shouting across the floor, the Speaker was on edge, and confidence in Reeves' leadership rapidly unraveling. Even members from her own side were visibly uneasy. As criticism poured in from every corner, economists, backbenchers, and the media, Reeves looked increasingly isolated. And while she doubled down with spin, excuses, and technical jargon, the country was asking one thing. Movie camera coming up. We've got every jaw-dropping moment, every shout, and every brutal takedown from this dramatic budget battle. So stay tuned, because you're not going to want to miss a second. Down finger. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Reeves still fit to lead? Or has this budget blunder cost her everything? And hey, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you think more people need to see the truth behind today's political chaos.